if your use case is IOPS intensive, means it needs to read write very frequently, then virtual servers are not the right fit for it, because there will be a lot of latency which will creep into it, right? So that's where bare metal come into the picture, right? Which is a good fit. And not only that, bare metal gives you a complete control of the entire machine, a dedicated machine on the cloud, which you can slice, dice according to your own requirement, which is very unlike virtual machine where and you do not have the control of the machine to slice and dice. Okay. And then these are all these, I provides containers, serverless computing, they're all offered on IBM Cloud, right? I'll try to give you a demo there as well. For now, well, I'll just skip through a few slides. This is what is available on IBM Cloud in form of services. So whether you want to work on machine learning, whether you are interested in DevOps, whether you're interested in infrastructure, whether you're interested in IoT or a big data analytics, whatever you basically want to work on, you'll find services on IBM Cloud which are suitable in that particular category, right? Okay, so let me quickly move on from here, and I'd like to actually share my browser with you. Yeah, before I do that, I'll quickly show you my browser. Let me just share it. Okay, I hope my browser is visible. Okay, just a moment, guys. I'll again share it. Okay, so here I am on IBM Cloud, right? And if you see there, right, I'll just move on to the catalog piece here, which will give you a complete broad spectrum of what sort of services are available on IBM Cloud. And okay, see, there are almost like 172 services which are offered on IBM Cloud in various categories, right? You see on the left hand side here, you have a few services in compute category, in case you want to have a bare metal or a virtual PC or a high performance computing cluster, you can actually create all of that, right? Similarly, if you're looking for a storage, services on IBM Cloud, there are almost like 9 sort of services, right from block storage to file storage to backup, and a lot of these are available on IBM Cloud. In case you're looking to leverage, machine learning, you will have a lot of services, again, almost like 18 services. The entire Watson offerings are available on IBM Cloud. I will show a demo of these in the next segment when we talk about, AI. If you're interested in blockchain, there is an offering on blockchain as well, with on its might cover. Depending upon in case you are interested in developing an IoT-based application, there are so many services. IBM offers an IoT platform which can integrate almost all sorts of devices. It also offers for simulations, right, for devices, right, which you can leverage, and you can develop your applications through on IBM Cloud for IoT. And same goes for security and mobile as well, right? So let's try to understand what benefit cloud, one benefit that cloud brings to the table, right? So what I'm quickly going to do is I'm going to show you one aspect of one application, just to give you a feel how powerful is cloud-based application, right? And this will tie up with the IRCTC application example, which I was giving to you earlier, right? So I'm just trying to open up one existing application here. Okay, I am running on a somewhat slower connectivity, so please bear with me for a while. Okay. In the meanwhile, in case you have any questions, guys, please put that on chat, and I would request Natasha ma'am, in case she can unmute and she can dictate those questions, I'll be more than happy to answer along with that. And I would also like to cover, right, IBM offers all of these cloud, all of these services free of cost to you. There is a URL which you can always go and you can, sort of check there. Let me quickly open this up for you. So IBM has a program called IBM Academic Initiative, okay? which offers hundreds of software free of cost to academia, which offers cloud access absolutely free, and it also offers a lot of courseware which you can download, and you can really download those courseware, and you can use that for teaching your students, or you can even there's a lot of digital badges also offered for free which you can leverage there, right? Okay, guys, just bear with me for a while. Is my browser visible, folks? Ma'am, can you just unmute yourself and you can, give me affirmation of that? Okay, I can see that a few yes coming up there. Okay. Guys, in case you want to browse along with me, this is the URL you should be actually going to. So you can go to this URL on a mobile phone or your laptop or wherever you are browsing it from. And once you, this is the website it will actually come to, right? IBM Academic Initiative. Now, here, if you see, there are a lot of offerings in terms of technology courses, content and all that, right? See this? There are content on IBM Cloud, on data science, on security, on quantum computing, on engineering lifecycle management, on System Z, power systems, blockchain, and IBM Watson. So depending upon what is your interest area, what you want to learn, right? What you want to get access to, you will get access to all of that. So let me dig in for one, let's say cloud right now, okay? Because today we are talking about cloud. What is available in cloud? Let's see that, right? Now see, you have a lot of learning resources, which you can get started for cloud computing, right? There are some courseware which are also available, right, for how do you get started with cloud computing, right? So I'll just click on this learn more and I'll show this link in some time, right? And this is important, right? So you have access to a lot of these software which you can download for free without any cost, by the way, right? And you get access to IBM Cloud for the entire duration of your course, whatever, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever course you're pursuing, BBA, BCA, MBA, MCA, BTech, whatever course you're pursuing, right? You can download all of them and you can keep using. And once you have completed the courseware, how do you tell the world that you know about cloud, right? So this is where the badges comes into play, guys, okay? And these are all free badges, right? You can actually go to one of these links and it'll offer you a free badges, right? No, right now, this is what I'll just cover the auto scaling part, guys, that what is the overall number of capacity users can be catered on cloud. I'll just cover that. Give me a second. So this is, so this was all about cloud, right? Let's say I'm interested to know more about data science, for example, right? Now, what does this portal give me on data science? Let's see. So again, there is a resource which helps me to get access to various, data sets, right? So it's an online hub for developers and data science where they can find a lot of free and open data sets under open data licenses. So you don't have to actually run here and there to look for data sets. You can simply go to data asset exchange and you can search for open, freely available data sets here. Similarly, you can download a lot of software again for free, like iLog, Cplex for those who work on optimization, Watson Studio desktop version, SPSS modeler, Cognos Analytics, right? You can download all of those for free. There is no charges for academic users, right? It should not be used for commercial purposes, by the way. It's only used for academic purposes, right? For research, for academic purpose, it's all free. Similarly, there are a lot of courseware which are available, right? Which you can, leverage from here. Let's say I want to learn about machine learning. So I just click the link. I'll show you in a while. And then there are badges associated with how do I, complement my learning with a badge, right? So there are a few badges which are available along with that, right? So for example, there is a Python for data science badge. And these badges comes in various flavors, right? These are foundation badges, these are intermediate level badges, these are advanced badges, depending upon where are you in your stage of learning. So, and it's all free, of course, guys. There is no charge associated whatsoever with IBM Academic Initiative platform. All that you have to need to do is you can register on this link with your institutional email ID. With an institutional email ID. Remember this. This cannot be registered with a Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo mail ID. You need to have a college provided email ID. In case your college is not providing that, please request your college, because this is an enormous resource. This is an enormous repository to learn, right? For the students, for the faculties, for everybody, even for the management for that matter, right? So request your college for our institutional email ID so that you can access it. One more thing before I move from this place, right? So in case you click on register now and you do not see the college, which, you have a college which is not registered on this platform, which is very much possible. By the way, it's a global program, right? It's available across the globe. It's not just India specific. So let's say, I'll just test one thing, right? So let's say I belong to NIT, nitj.ac.in, right? Let's say, for example, right? And I just want to check whether my college is a part of the program or not. See, my college is part of, academic institution program, right? So I can select quickly register here. But just in case my college is not part of this program, so I'll just place a sudo, a simple, just like that. I'll put a email ID. Now, let's see what it comes back. It says your academic institution is not part of academic initiative program currently, right? But then I can always request access even if I'm a student or I'm a staff or a faculty member, right? So even as a student, you can ask IBM to register your college and make them part of the program. You only need to give them these things. What is the college name? Which is the department you're from? What is the college website? Only 3-4 things you give it there, and your institution will be registered on IBM Academic Initiative, and you can leverage all these contents. Okay, so you remember I showed you a link in case you want to learn machine learning, right? And this is where it is. So it will give you a quite drill down about, step-by-step approach of how do you learn. See, it will give you complete snapshots, complete step 1, step 2, step 3, do this, do that. And even for places where there is a data set needed, it will also give you data sets. You can download the data set from here. And so that's how, I'm trying to give you, it's so easy to learn, guys. It's very easy to actually, leverage this platform. Okay. So I'll take a pause here. Ma'am, if there are any questions, can you let me see the chat window, guys, because I can keep on talking about it. So let me stop sharing, and I want to see your questions on the chat window. Okay. Okay. So somebody is asking, is IBM Cloud like Google Colab? So Google Colab is like, one offering. On IBM, we have something like Watson Studio, which is almost similar, to that, right? The link is ibm.biz/academic. You can actually access this. This is the link there. Somebody is asking about any government college can register. Any college, any institution, government, private, any course, BBA, BCA, BA, BCom, BBA, anybody can get access to it. All that you need to have is you need to have an institutional email ID. Okay. Yes, somebody is asking about free APIs. Yes, cloud is all about API consumption model, guys, right? So whatever services you see there, those 175 plus services, they're all offered as APIs to you, right? Okay, somebody is asking, is there any maximum limit of hits requests per day? No, there is no maximum limit there, right? API